Do accommodations make children weak? Somebody tagged me in a video, and as always, they likely completely misunderstood my point, which is fine. I'm in my car and let's clarify some things. Accommodations are required for success when it comes to neurodiversity. Accommodations are extremely important. It's the equivalent of somebody who is paraplegic having a wheelchair. Having an accommodation does not mean you are not going to be functional in society. IEPs and 504s are actually my specialization. I help write them, and above all else, I make sure they are enforced. However, remember, accommodations are to ensure stable growth within students. In other words, accommodations are not necessarily to make things easier for kids, to allow them to grow way similar to other kids. Therefore, an accommodation on an IEP needs to be linked to a goal. In other words, this student suffers from a general anxiety disorder, autism, and social anxiety. Therefore, do not call on him, her, or them in class without checking with them first. Once they have participated 3 times within the week, let's raise that participation to 4, then 5, then 6, and participate once a day. And then every Tuesday, please expect that you are going to be called on randomly within a 2-year period. Goals, IEPs, and 504s should have accommodations that work students' ways up. Should not simply excuse them from general development. That's not the point of an accommodation. Now, there are situations, deaf students, auditory processing disorder students like me, that are going to need accommodations that you don't necessarily get better at. I'm going to need to be in the front of the class. I won't be able to hear otherwise with ADHD either. Someone who is deaf and needs to read lips, same situation. But it really scares me when somebody tags me in a video and they think that I don't believe in accommodations. In actuality, that is the #1 thing that I give students every single day. I actually have a private practice based on accommodating students, how they learn. You could look at my videos right now. I do handwriting with students with laser pointers. They don't know how to sit down yet. I take students to the grocery store and then get them scrunchies and ice cream before I read with them because they're not ready to sit down and read immediately yet. Accommodations and accommodating students is vitally important, and it will not make them just not able to function in society. But to accommodate a student also means that you need to set a goal for a student. Simply saying the student is never going to do this and is never going to get any better isn't my type of teaching. Sorry if that triggers you. I hope this helps.